Dr. Harry Benjamin. I grew up in the country of Jamaica. I became a medical doctor there. That was my first career. And then soon after that, I switched over from being a medical doctor to being a distributor of automobiles. I did that successfully for a number of years. And then my wife and I moved from Jamaica to Florida. We did some real estate investments there. We ran into the real estate mortgage crisis of 2008, which landed us in a financial valley. We were able to climb out of that valley because of the network marketing industry. So I truly endear the network marketing industry a lot because it helped us to get ourselves back on our feet. Um, that was in 2010 that we got involved in the industry. Since that time, we've been able to make inroads in that industry. 13 years. 3 years ago, we got introduced to the idea of trading using our phones and laptops. I'd never heard that it was so powerful. I didn't realize what was going on. I saw signs when I was in Lagos, Nigeria. I saw signs on billboards that said, come and learn how to trade Forex. I didn't take them seriously. And it was not until 2020 when I got involved with this community that I realized the power of trading. I started off in ExtremeFX Global Academy as an affiliate. An affiliate is someone who does marketing on behalf of the company and earns commissions. So that's how I got started in 2020. Company paid us, my family, quite a bit of money for that. And you could do the same. You could pay a little over $100, $168 to be an affiliate basic, $249 to be a pro. We've now added our wholesale travel booking engine that gives you discounts, that you could get massive discounts on that, and you could make money from that side as well. And then from our compensation plan, you could be earning 500 a month, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10, 20, 50, 100. It goes up to a high figure. And want to congratulate one of our newest members. He came on a few months ago, about 3 months ago, and he's now at the silver level. His name is Mr. Bright from Nigeria. And he's doing really well. He's at $1,000 per month rank right now. And I think he helped one of his members. Not sure if she has qualified yet, Esther, to be at $500 per month rank. And this is just extra money that you receive for helping us to bring clients to use our educational platform and other services that we offer. So let's look at the education that we offer. And, you know, Kevin, interested in financial literacy, as many of us here are. Forex education is, I believe, going to be similar to learning how to drive a car. You know, if you do not go through the process of learning how to drive a car, then you kind of set yourself back in taking advantage of one of the areas of human advancement where transportation and driving a car has kind of become important. If you want to function well, being able to get a driver's license is important. So I believe that trading the foreign exchange market or the financial markets will become, in the future, it will become something that everybody does as a rite of passage to live on the planet comfortably. And why is that so? Well, firstly, you have access to a large amount of money, $7.3 trillion in money that's available to you and I if you learn how to access this market. We have the Nadex binary options and we have the ExtremeFX safety trade, which I'll emphasize today. Our students who take advantage of our education packages, the $89 per month level are for people who have an existing student ID, $99 per month for everybody else, or $159 a month, which is our Forex and Nadex and binary options. And we now have our travel and trade as well, which are different aspects of our community. The tabs will be shown up here shortly. We'll have a tab for travel. Just like how you see we have a tab for health, we have a series of health and wellness products. You're soon going to see a tab next to it for travel. So we have trading, education, health, and travel. So trade and travel and stay healthy is the way we go forward. Now, let's look at this add-on. It's the Safety Trade add-on. It's only $599 for the year to get a license to use it for 1 full year, which is very affordable. It's only $50 a month, basically. So it's very cheap. And then $75 per month for what I call signals. And I'll explain the difference between the two as we roll through this presentation. All right, so if you're going to learn how to trade, usually you're guided to learn how to trade using TradingView. And using TradingView is not easy for those who've ever tried using it. These buttons over here intimidated me. I felt overwhelmed when seeing it. So I was so grateful after having learned some aspects of trading using TradingView. I hadn't gotten to where I would make money consistently yet. But when the safety trade system was introduced to us, that's what made the difference. That's really what changed the game for me and made trading so simple and easy to digest, also easy to identify where to go into a trade and make money. So let's look at this idea of trading. And I know Kevin is new to trading, never traded before, but has some basic understanding, right? And Damilola, you have traded years ago, but hadn't touched it since. All right, so here is what's called the app. The app is called MetaTrader 4. Somebody could type that in the chat for me, please. MetaTrader 4. All right, that's the name of the app. That's free. It's available. You could download it, and then you could use it to do trading. All right, trading in the financial markets. On the left here, where we see Kevin, can you see these letters and numbers over here?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, great. So once you've downloaded the app, there is a team of people available to help you to get this set up. So, we will assist you in getting this set up on your laptop. All right. It takes, a period of time for all of that to come into play, but it can be set up for you. Some people are a little bit technologically savvy, so they are able to just simply download it and set it up on their own, do it yourself. But there's also assistance available to us to help us to get this set up, right? For those who are not do-it-yourself people. All right, so over here, I'm going to right-click where these numbers are, okay? And then do you see this word symbols?
Yeah.
All right, so these symbols take us to this box here. Now, this little box has, I think, 9 of these green things here, and each of them represent areas of financial assets that you and I can trade and make money. In today's day, if we download the app and then we link it to a licensed broker, you'll have to get what's called a licensed broker. There are brokers in your country, in each person's country, that are regulated by our governments, that you could use those licensed brokers to get access to the world's financial markets. And through this little box here, there's literally $7 trillion. Somebody type trillion with a T for me, please, in the chat. $7 trillion is available. So let's click on FX majors. Do you see the word FX majors?
Yes.
Yeah, FX really just means foreign exchange, meaning exchanging one country's currency for another. All right, let me just highlight this one. Could you read this one out loud? The one in blue.
US dollar, Canadian dollar.
All right, so basically what it means here is that you have the opportunity to trade this asset. You could trade the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. Let's say you believe the US dollar is going to get stronger than the Canadian dollar. You could take the position for the US dollar to go up in value and make money. If you believe the Canadian dollar is going to be the stronger one, you could take a position for the Canadian dollar to go up and you make money. All right. And then you see that there are other assets here, like this one. Can you read this one out loud?
Great Britain pound, US dollar.
Great. Would you like to be able to, from the comforts of a laptop or your phone, trade these assets and potentially make profit? Is that something that interests you?
Yes.
All right, great. Let's look at indices. Have you ever heard of this US 30? Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Okay, what about NAS 100? NASDAQ 100. Have you ever heard them talking about that on CNN?
Yes, I've heard of the NASDAQ.
All right, so the NASDAQ 100 is one of the favorite assets that we like to trade in the Forex space. A lot of members on here trade it. I trade it. It's a really wonderful asset to trade. And it is the S&P 500 index, Standard & Poor's 500 index. Have you ever heard of that one?
Yes.
Great. So would you like to be able to trade these assets the same way the hedge funds, the investment firms have been trading them to make money? Would you like to do the same?
Yeah.
All right, great. So then what about energy? US oil, the oil index. Would you've seen people talking about trading oil on TV. Would you like to be able to trade oil as well?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Ah, great. And then metals like gold, silver, platinum. All right. And then we have the cryptocurrencies. A lot of people have been hearing about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. All of those are available to us here. Could you see that there's a large number of different assets, right?
Yes.
That are literally available to us, but a lot of people do not know that through a computer, you could trade. Let's read this out, right? Let's just go here. What's the name of this company highlighted in blue? This is a stock that we could buy on this computer, right here from the computer. We could buy this stock and sell this stock to make money. What's the name of that one?
Amazon.com Incorporated.
Yeah, do you think that would be a good asset to be buying and selling to make money?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, what about this one below it?
American Express. Yeah, that would
Yeah,
probably be a good one.
yeah. So what this means is that a lot of us do not recognize the power of technology available to us today. Where simply once you have this in place, right? Once you have this in place, it really comes down to clicking. Let me see if it's not okay. All right, it really comes down to basically being able to click. Either you right click in this box to put in a trade, or you may have to go on your phone and put your trade in. Okay, on a phone. You could do it on your phone, where you could put the trade in on your phone, but you could also put the trade in on a laptop. All right. Those are options available to us. All right. So let's go into identifying a trade. So to make money from a trade, either you have to the market has to go down to up. But the good thing about trading financial assets is that you can make money when the market is going from a high point to a low point. So you could make money in this direction, right? And you could make money in this direction. You could make money in both directions. That's one of the cool features about trading the foreign exchange market. So you could make money in either directions, unidirectional, right? You could make money in bidirectional, rather, not uni, but bidirectional. You could make money when it's going up, and you can make money when the market is going in a downward direction. So if you choose to take a position that the market is going to go up and it goes down, you lose money. But if the market goes up and you're correct, you make money. So a lot of traders have been looking for ways and means to identify where will the market be going. And a lot of people use strategies and different methods, but we now have the safe to trade system that's giving us accurate data on where the market is going. And as a result, many of our members have been able to make money from trading because of that. So let's just quickly analyze. You said you know the NAS 100. I'm going to put NAS 100 on my screen, and then let's analyze it. Hey, Esther, I made your co-host. Hey, Bright, our new silver member over there in Nigeria. Welcome, sir. All right. Okay, so on the screen, let me put this on the 5 minutes. This is NAS 100, all right? So if you identify these things with us, you could potentially make money, all right? So let's just roll through this, Kevin, and see if it's something that you could do. All right, so let's start. I'm going to start with let's start up here. Let's start up here, right here. Okay, so on the right of the screen, what we have here is what are called candlesticks and indicators. All right. Now on the top half of the screen, there's this green line that's running kind of wavy green line. Do you see that green line, Kevin?
Yes.
All right, it's called a moving average. Well, basically, that green line is the safe to trade system moving average. All right, it's a specific one that Mr. Gregor, the developer of the technology, created. Right, I won't go into the story of that just now, but he developed the technology mainly for a sister that suffers from epilepsy because she couldn't keep a job. And he became a successful trader. After 5 years of losing money trading, he then figured out how to trade well. And he's now had an extremely profitable experience. And many people who have bought the safe to trade technology have made money. There's even a gentleman who has bought a Bentley, and another gentleman has earned over $1.4 million in a 7-month time frame. And Esther, who's here, she's done 6,500 in a day. She's online. She also has a member that she introduced to the safe to trade system that has used it to earn over $10,000 in a day. And the numbers of people doing that are continuing to climb. So the system works, just a function of learning how to use it. All right. Okay, so let's say you're trading NAS 100. Let's say you're gonna put in a trade on NAS 100 later tonight. It's available for us to trade tonight, even though it's Sunday. The market opens on a Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern, which is in the Japan side. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning for them. So it opens for us in the night in America, but it's really daytime in Asia. So we can trade in Asia, Japan, Australia, Malaysia. Those places are trading the financial markets. You and I can participate in that flow and make money. Okay, Kevin?
Okay.
All right, great. And Damilola, if you could unmute, I'd love to ask you a couple of questions too. All right, so these green and red things are called candles, right? Now, wherever they are at a particular point in time represents the price. So these candles move, they come on the screen one at a time, and the green ones is when it's going up, the red ones is when it's going down. So you'll see the market going up and down like this, up and down like this, up and down like this. And do you notice that to the right, there's a white number going up and down with my crosshairs? Do you notice that?
Yes.
All right, so that white number represents the price of the item. So right now at this point, the price is 14,280 something. So if I took a position for what's called a sell, and I'm confident that it's going to go down, the broker would have to pay me the difference between here and down here as my profit if I'm correct. But if I'm incorrect, the broker will take money from my account and you would have lost that particular trade. So these candles represent price above this moving average. So do you agree with me that at this point, right here, at this point, right? Would you agree with me that the candles are above the green line? Yes or no?
Yes.
Great. Okay, wonderful. Do you see this red arrow popping up on the screen? This red arrow pointing down?
Yes.
All right, great. So you have now identified our four-step process to identifying where to get into a buy trade or a sell trade. Now, red down means a potential sell trade. So right here at the bottom are 5 indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are all these indicators the same color? Yes or no? At the end of the screen?
No.
Great, wonderful. So we have to wait for all of them to become the same color, right? So let's see if that happens. Let's see when all of them become red. All right, red. Every minute, a new candle pops on the screen. Every minute. So are they all red? No. No, Kevin?
Yes. Yes.
Great, great. So we have to wait for the fourth one from the bottom. We have to wait for the fourth one from the bottom to turn to the opposite color, which is green. So markets going down, going down, going down. There are some opportunities to take trades here, but those are intermediate and advanced level trades, not safety trades for beginners. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. All right. We see the middle, the fourth one from the bottom. You can see that it's starting to get to the point where it almost turned green right here. It didn't. You see, there's a little gap here. It almost changed, but didn't. Well, let's keep going. Okay, great. So do you see this little dot of green at the end of the screen? Do you see that?
Yes.
All right, great. Damilola, are you there?
Yes.
Damilola. Are you there, Damilola?
Yes. Yes.
All right, wonderful. Wonderful. Great. So when these green candles are going up like this, right? Because it looked like the market was coming down. It went sideways a little bit down, right? You know, when we see go up and down like this, it's close. We call it a sideways move. And then a little bit down. But then it started to shoot back up. When it's shooting back up like this, what type of trade are traders typically encouraged to try when they see that the market is going up?
Buy.
A buy, right. But if you do a buy here and it turns back on you, would you lose money?
Yes.
Yes, but if it kept going up, you'd make money, right?
Yes.
All right, so the safety trade system, Kevin, you looked at 4 things. 1, the price was above the moving average. 2, you saw the red arrow on the screen, right? 3, these all turned red. 4, the last one here, the 4th piece of the puzzle, the red turned to green. Do you see that, Kevin?
Yes.
Right, so once that happens, we're going to put in a trade. You'll get some training on how to put in a trade, but to put in a trade, we're going to put in what's called a sell stop. Now, a sell stop is like a bus stop trade, right? Where, you know, you're standing at a bus station, you're waiting for the bus to come, and then once the bus comes, you jump on the bus and the bus continues in the same direction it was going in. That's what's called a stop, right? So a sell stop, if these candles turn around and come back down, it would, and touch this green line, it would activate a trade. All right, so let's go ahead and put in what's called our TPR, take profit. In NAS, you go for, in beginners, beginners go for 1 to 3 pips. On NAS, this is about 5 pips, could even be 10 depending on the time of the day, and could be 3 pips depending on the time of the day as well. But generally NAS, you could make 3 pips really close, S&P really close, depending on the time of the day. So let's say here's 3 pips, right? And then your stop loss is going to depend on where the trade reverses. So we'll have to wait on the reversal and then we'll put in our stop loss, right? But the stop loss is expected to be somewhere up here, all right? Somewhere up here where a reversal might happen. But we'll have to wait to see where it reverses to know where our stop loss would be. was somewhere in here. For those who are wondering, where would I put my stop loss? All right, well, your stop loss is going to be somewhere above here where the reversal is happening, right here, or a little higher depending on when the reversal occurs. All right, so let's see if it reversed and touched the middle line and then went to the bottom line. If it touched the middle line and went to the bottom line, you'd have made the difference in profit from here to here, and you'd have correctly predicted the move of the market. So the safety trade system says it's going to go down. The safety trade system doesn't believe it's going to continue to go up. We think this is a fake move, and that's what this indicator is called, the fake move indicator. The developer calls it the base indicator, but I call it the fake up. So let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Let's move forward. All right. So Damilola, would that have been a winning trade?
Sorry?
Would that have been a winning trade?
No.
Let me ask you again. We're putting this green line in the middle here, right? Is our entry. The bottom line is our profit line.
Mm-hmm.
And the top line up here is our stop loss. Would that have been a winning trade?
Yeah, it should have been.
Would have been, correct. Right? So Kevin, this should have been a winning trade because the candles went up, and a lot of people would have put in a buy here, Damilola. Anybody put in a buy here, what would have happened to them?
They would have made a loss. Right.
But here, because the safety trade system says it was a sell, we knew that we shouldn't go with this run-up for the buy. It's not a true run-up. It's a sell. So that's one winning trade that would have identified, right? So let's go again to see and look at some other patterns here, just to show how powerful our system is. So this is one trade. Well, let's go back. Let's slide back a bit and then look at the green one. Look at the green one, right? We see it here where the market was going up, up, up. Then it looked like it was coming back down. These red candles look like it was coming back down, Kevin. Do you see that?
Yes.
Right. So then when we look here, we could see where just right at this point here, it turned, it turned red. You could see that, right? A little speck of red. Do you see that? Very small speck of red.
Yes.
Right. So that would have given us the opportunity to put in what's called a buy stop. This one's a little tight, but would have put it a little bit above this line. And did it turn around? Let's see if it turned around and you want the trade. Did it come above our profit line? Did it go down and come back above this line and give us a chance to make a little bit of profit? Damilola, would you have won another trade right here on a buy?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay, so let's go back again and just try to find this setup. We call it a setup. Green, right here, green, 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 red, green. That's the setup for a buy. When it's green, 4 greens, 1 red means a buy. 5 red, 1 greens means a sell. All right, so here's another one. Here's another one. Do you see where the market looks like it was coming down, Damilola?
Yes.
Right. And then when it went down and this red was created, you had an opportunity to take a buy here, right? When it was just created, and and another one there. But you could see that it shot way up, right? You could see that was a good win. Can you see that, Damilola?
Yeah.
So when the market is coming back down, Kevin, like this, looks like it's going down, we don't get tricked to believe it's going to go down because the safety trade system is telling us it's not going down. For real, it's really going to go back up. And that's how you'd have identified a winning trade using the system, right? Here's another example of it. Okay, when it's green, 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 red, green. But the buck here turned red a little bit. Beginners, you have to be a little careful with that. And you have to learn how to use it. And you get some training on that. But you could see that it shot up again for another win afterwards, right? You could see that, okay? Let's go back. And let me go now to, I'm gonna go to what's called a higher time frame. Kevin, this is not advanced, but you're gonna learn about this as well in training. But we're gonna look at the 4-hour chart on the left and on the right side, the 1-hour chart. Damilola and those who are traders here would understand this. But this is so amazing, right? The system, what type of trade is this, Kevin? Right here. Red, 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 green, red. What type of trade should we go for? A sell or a buy?
Gonna go for a buy.
Okay, red means down, green means up, right? Down means sell, up means buy. So if we have 4 reds and 1 green, what type of trade should we go for?
We sell.
Thank you, Damilola. Kevin, do you understand why we're doing a sell here?
At the green area?
Yeah, the crosshairs.
Oh,
because
yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought we were going on looking at more of the red. But yes, yeah, I see why, because you want to buy low and sell high, correct?
Correct. You want to buy low down here, you buy low and sell up here high. But here you take a high position and you come out when it's low, but you made a difference in the move of the market. It's called a sell position, all right? But you still make money because of the movement of the market, right? All right. So here you could have put in a trade on this 1 hour time frame. Now, a 1 hour time frame chart simply means that each candle that we're seeing takes 1 full hour to come onto the screen. All right. So Damilola, let's look at this transaction here. Could you see clearly, Damilola, the system is saying that this is a sell. Can you see that clearly?
Yes, please.
Right. So if you had put in a trade with us, let's say you put in a trade here and this one, it took a little while to really kick in, as you could see, right? But you took a trade here. There was a little bit of profit here. Okay, the stop loss would have been, it could have been as much as up here, but depending on when you got into the trade, it could have been anywhere from here to here, right? But let's say you got in here towards the end of the trade, right? Now look at how much points came from this trade, because some people have been in this trade or were in this trade from up here. Some of our members caught this trade from when it was called out by the system. Let's count how many points you'd have won on this trade. This trade produced 600.5. Let's say 600 points on this trade from here to here, Damilola. That is system call out on a 1 hour time frame. This is a trade. This is a trade that was called out by the system on Wednesday, right? So Wednesday was here, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How do I know that? These blue cylinders represent market hours in the New York session. That's what they represent. New York session, the New York Stock Exchange, so what these blue cylinders mean. During that time, that's when the market is the hottest market in the world. During the New York and the London session overlap. Right here. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So anybody who put in this trade on Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, right? They were swimming in money, swimming. So let's look at 600 points, Kevin. If you won 600 points on a trade and you decided to trade $1 per point, how much would the broker have to pay you for these 600 points that you won? 600 points times $1.
600?
Correct. So if you traded $10 per point, Kevin, how much would they have to pay you?
6,000.
Yeah, 6,000.
Correct. If you traded $100 per point, how much would they have to pay?
60,000.
Yeah, 60,000. So there's a gentleman in our community. His name is Jeff. Oh, a couple of them. Patrick. His name is Patrick. Last week, one of his trades on US 30 or NAS, US 30 and NAS are similar, but he made $150-something thousand on one trade. Okay. So there are traders in our community who already are doing this. So this is not a hypothetical situation. This is a trade that took place and some members in our community took advantage of it. So going into tonight, this new Monday, you're going to see another set of trades again, right? That are going to start to show up on this chart. You're going to see as the week progresses, right? So that's one hour trade that the system called out. And I could show you several. Let me just expand the screen. And this is so beautiful, man. This is so beautiful. I'm just so grateful that we have the safety trade system to give us this type of data and make it and allow us to make money from the financial markets much more seamlessly. This is not a clean one, right? Because there's a little bit of red down here, but this is a buy nonetheless. You can see that the red was there, but it's not a good example. It's not a good example for a beginner. All right, I'm trying to find. Okay, here's a couple of sells. Do you see this one? This one happened on, let me check the date on this one. Do you see this one, Kevin? Damilola, do you see this one? 20th of September?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Red, 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 green, red. Is that a clear sell?
Yes.
Based on the, yes. So you put your entry point up here, and let's look how many points you'd have won on this trade on that date. This is 679 points.
Yeah.
From here down to here. Now, Damilola, is that a massive win or what?
It is a massive one.
Of course it is, right? Now, to have this type of data, this is invaluable because this system, look at it here again. Red, 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 green, red. You see it? What happened to the market after this? You see the market went down. So every time you see this setup, okay, well, I'm trying to find some buys. All right, this one is a little late in the cycle, but you could see it went up nonetheless after this green, 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 red, green. You could see the market went up a little bit. Not a big win, but it's a win anyway. And then these are more cells. This is just a bunch of cells. You could see them, right? Every time you see this setup, do you notice something? Do you notice every time you see the setup, the market's going down? Do you see that? Right? Is that beautiful or what, Damilola? Is that exciting? Is that exciting?
Yeah,
Look at
this
this.
actually.
Right. Look at these two big candles coming down. When we see this happening, what do we think the market is trying to do? Do we believe it's time to sell? When we see these candles so big and long, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then a lot of people would have put in sell positions down here, but what did the market do?
Yeah.
Did it turn back and go back up? So those people who took sell positions here, what would have happened to them, Damilola?
They would have had a good loss.
All right, but those who've had the safety trade system, what did it tell them to do when it was coming down? What did it say here? Green, 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 red, green. What did the safety trade system say, Kevin? Damilola, what did it say?
Buy.
Buy. Right. It says buy. It literally said a buy. So if you took a buy position here, what would have happened for you, Damilola?
You will be making some money now.
That's right. Kevin, can you see this? Can you see how powerful this is? It's simple, right? Yeah, right. So once this pattern is met, now when the block changes from green to red, which it did here, you have to confirm on the higher time frame that the block is still green, and it gives you safety to go ahead and take the trade. But this is not, when the block changes from red to green, you have to be a little careful. So beginners, you have to be a little careful with that, okay? You'll get some training and you'll practice to know when to do what. You can see these buys, man. They're just all over the place. And you can see where the green turned to red. Right here, the market turned and it's now starting to sell. And then you wait for everything to turn red. Beginners wait for the green. Once you have the green, you know you have permission to put in your order. You could see the market went down. You would have won that trade. And that's how that part works. Now, this is the 4 on 1 hour time frames. These are for, especially for people who do not have the time to be on the chart. You'll get the message. Now, where does the message comes in? The message comes in through our scanner. So the safety trade system sends us messages to tell us when a particular asset has met those requirements. So for example, the market is opening up, AUD JPY is going into a sell, BTC USD is going for a buy, Ethereum as well, NZD USD on a sell, and USD CAD on a sell. All right, so let's quickly look at BTC USD to see what's happening there. Let's see if we could see a trade here live happening in front of us, as BTC is usually quite active on the weekends. So we look at that. All right, so look at BTC on the 1 minute, on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so according to this pattern down here, Kevin, what type of trade would this be? Green, 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 red, green. What type of trade would that be? Would that be a buy or a sell?
I'll be a sell. Right?
Okay, so there's 4 greens and 1 red.
Oh, buy.
Right. So always remember that. So it's the indicators, the predominant indicators being green means that the red, when it comes down, when the market pushes down like this is a fake out. We're waiting for it to come back up and put us into the trade and then potentially make a profit. Now the market at this time of the day, the volume is slow. So you wouldn't trade live right now because you need to wait for the volume to pick up some more. But this is a setup for a buy. So even though the candle is red going down, the system is saying it's going to come back up, right? It's going to come back up for a buy. It's going to come back up for a buy. And the 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart is also confirming this. Wow, Bitcoin is now up 34,741. Why, yay. Bitcoin is going up. It's up, not going up. 34,000. Anyway. All right, that's beautiful. Bitcoin is on the rise, right? All cryptocurrencies are going to just be going into the next year cryptocurrency is going to be on a bull run like we've never seen before. So look out for a massive bull run on cryptocurrency in the year ahead of us. A massive bull run. It started already anyway, but it's going to be massive, all right? And the system is going to predict a lot of them, and you're going to be able to take advantage of them for those who have the safe trade system. So that's Bitcoin, all right? The system is calling it out. So can you see Damilola and Kevin and everyone else that the system is giving us the setup, right? You know, AUDJPY, we could come here, Kevin, look for AUDJPY and put it on our screen. It's early in the day, so wouldn't expect to see anything great in terms of movement, but you're gonna see the similar setup, green, 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 red, green, all right? AUD, okay, it didn't go on there. AUDJPY, right? You could see that, right? This is for sell. So red, 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 green, red, and the candles are above the trade line. So we're expecting it to come back down. So as the market heats up, we're expecting this to come back down for a sell. So that's how the system predicts it. And in addition to those calling out of these, it calls out currency pairs, indices. So let's say you want to trade the NAS 100, the oil, the gold, silver, platinum. You want to trade those, you could trade those here. And then also Forex pairs, you know, US dollar versus versus the Great British Pound, US dollar versus Canadian dollar, etc. They're all available to us here. You see all these red arrows pointing down. It means that there are sell positions on all of those assets that are coming available right now, but the market is not strong enough to put those through. And then stocks. Remember, we're looking at Amazon and American Express and so forth. So the system is giving you the data, everyone, on what you could do to make money from these different assets. So I'm very grateful for the system. We also have now, let me just click on this quickly. We now have, if you click home, for those who have the scanner, let me just do it slowly so people who have the scanner can follow me. If you have the scanner, you come to home, all right, home up here, just go back. So when you're on the scanner, you look for home. Home is right here, the word home. Click on home, all right, click on home. All right, you misbehaving thing. All right, my mouse slow in bringing up this. Why is that? You're not cooperating. My screen is frozen for one reason or the other. All right. Okay, screen is frozen. Let's try clicking the back button. All right, great. All right, so click on home right here. Click on home. All right, so once you click on home, it's going to take you to this page. All right, slow. Okay, not sure what's going on.
You want me to share mine, Doc?
Okay, all right, let me give me a second. I think because I went too much. Yeah, okay, here it is. Once you click on home, all right, everybody, once you click on home, wow. Okay, great. Once you click on home, come down to the bottom here, you'll see this where it says blue line H&H scanner, right? H&H scanner, blue line. All right, H&H stands for horseshoe and hanging. This is a term used. But this blue line trading, for those who do not yet know it, this is available to you to tell you when the various US 30, NAS 100, S&P 500 that we trade as one, it will tell you when they're all above or below their respective trade lines on the various time frames. So here on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute chart, all right, you could see that all of them are below. And this past week, we had a 4-hour trade on NAS that was called out about a month ago by the developer. The developer called out a 4-hour trade on NAS 100 on the 4-hour time frame. And I was there looking for it. And it took a while to develop. But man, see, NAS came down to the 4-hour blue line as he had predicted. It took a while. If you notice that it started way up here, right? Way up here, but it came down and went to the 4-hour blue line as he had predicted with the system. So, you know, if we were to check it from when it was coming, this produced for some people like 2,000 points. This is just from right here, from right up here. Okay, guys, from right up here. If you were to try to catch it up here when it was being called out, that's 871 points. Damilola, are you hearing those type of points on a trade? Are you familiar with winning trades with 874 points, pips, right?
That's a lot.
That's right. That's some serious money. Okay. So
Yeah.
not to mention that, and then we have daily trades. You know, Kevin, right? This should be pretty simple to understand, right? For a beginner, right, Kevin? Because you're a beginner like I was. I was a beginner. I didn't know. The first time I saw these charts, Kevin, I got a headache. My head was hurting me. I thought I'd never be able to read
Right.
that. But
Right,
now
right.
I'm okay, right? But look at this setup down here. Do you see this with the little spot of red here?
Yeah.
All right, so each of these candles is a full day, right? Literally a full day. So if you took this trade on, this is March 14, right? March of this year, and let's look at how many pips this trade delivered. If you close it out up here when the reversal kicked in, right? Like right here, let's say here when it came below the trade line, all right? But somewhere up here. This is 3,213 points. Let's say 3,200 points. So Kevin, if you put in a trade on March 13, Damilola, you put in a trade on March 13, and you traded $1 per point, 3,200 points. How much would you earn over that period of time? And this, you would have exited the trade on August 10, right? How much would you earn over that 5-month period?
Well,
$1 per point, 3,200 points.
$3,200.
That's 3,200, yeah.
That's right. That's right. What if you traded $100 per point? How much would you have earned?
That's
There
32,000.
$100 per point.
No, 320,000.
3,200. How much is that?
That's 320,000.
Yes, yes, yes. Now we're talking. Kevin,
Yeah.
does that start to make financial sense?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
It made
Right?
financial sense quite a bit ago. So I'm with you. Believe me, I'm with you on that.
Right? Damilola, can you see the power of this system? I'm showing you a trade that the system called out. So this is not hypothetical. Somebody made a lot of money from this, and this is what goes on in the financial markets. Remember, notice the people who are owners of the hedge funds and those. You notice that they have some of the most luxurious things on the planet. They have a lot of money. It's because they're trading these assets, guys. Don't let this part of the world slip by you. Okay, all right. This is where the money lives. Money lives in the financial markets.
It's definitely possible. I see that 100%. It's absolutely doable. Anybody can do this 100%.
Exactly. Anybody could do this. It's not like it's not the old time trading Damilola where you have to come to TradingView and then you have to learn to mark up charts and put in trend lines, and you have to come down here and put support resistance lines and track the price and then wait for a breakout to happen. So you come in here and do your markups over the weekend. This is a lot of work, man. This old time way of using TradingView that I'm doing right here. This is some work, and it takes a while to learn how to put these lines in, and a lot of stuff. But all of that has been taken away from us now because we now have the safety trade system giving us accurate data, right? Just powerful stuff that we have. Where here's NZD USD, another trade being called out ahead of market open. So this is just exciting. Let me just unmute that so you could maybe hear the safety trade system calling out trades. That's just so wonderful. So I just showed you a trade, and just understand this, everyone. This trade that generated 3,200 points, over the course of the next year, some of us will be on this line. We'll be trading $1,000 per point on some of these trades. This one was a 5-month trade. 5 months, $1,000 per point. From here to here, how much would you earn, Damilola? $1,000 per point, 3,200 points. This trade delivered. How much would you earn?
That's about 3.2 million. Yeah.
Yes, 3.2 million. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. 3.2 million. So you're going to hear these stories. My desire for each and every one of us that are here is that these are your testimonies. Because I'm going to have mine. I know Esther and several of our partners and Bright and so forth. I know Robert in the mix with me, and hopefully Kevin joins him and us. We're going to make a lot of money. It's not trying to sound hypey. It's just what we have in our hands on. We have our hands on technology that gives us data. The same way the hedge funds, the investment firms of the world have been making millions and billions of dollars from this market. And now you and I have an opportunity to do the very same thing. And thank God that the gentleman was inspired. He believes God inspired him to develop the system. And you and I now have it today available to us, right? You can also take weekly trades using the system. Look at this weekly trade. This one is insane. Look at this one. Do you see this one, Damilola? Do you see this one right here? Is this a clear call out? Right? Is this a buy trade by the system? Green, 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 red, green. What type of trade is that?
Yeah, that's a buy.
That's a buy. See, the market was selling down like this. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of sell. And the system says, no, it's not selling, it's going to buy. So you put in a buy trade down here. And let's count how many pips you want on that trade. When it reversed here, this is when it reversed. So you would have obviously jumped out somewhere up here. But this is, let me make sure I get in the number, right? Yeah, it's okay, yes. At the top of it, it was over 9,000 points. But somewhere down here, it's 8,000. Let's say 8,000 points. 8,000 points, and this trade began on, this was 2020, okay? So this trade began on 2020, all right? And then the exit point up here, that's 2021. So that's basically a year, right? 8,000 points times $100 per point. How much money is that?
That's 800,000.
Yes, hey man, you're a good guy with numbers. So here's what I plan to do. I plan to put some pots on the fire, right? Because to do trades with $1,000 per point, you have to have about $30,000-$40,000 in a trading account. So I intend to get some of the bigger brokers that are more established and put $1,000 per point in some of those trades and just let them sit for 8 months, 6 months at a time. Okay? You have to do them on NAS and S&P and US 30. Those are the assets that are growth assets.
Good evening. We just admiring your beautiful picture. You standing next to your car. Very nice. No one would guess that you are the age that you are. You look much, much, much younger.
Okay.
Sorry, that's her issue.
All right. Thank you very much. Hey, Esther, is you talking about, right?
Oh, it's Horatio talking, and then I'm trying to find, because I'm listening to what you're teaching. By the time I go to the chat to mute them, it's a bit of a, but that's
okay. All right. No, wahala. Hakuna Matata, my sister.
Thank you.
All right. So here is, this is so amazing. So guys, apart from the one, so let's just summarize this. The 1 minute trades, all right, the 1 minute, 5 minute trades that you do, these candles take 1 minute to pop up on the screen. You could trade those for sure, and you could make money with them, right? Earlier on, the system called it a 1 minute trade on BTC on a buy. It came back up a little bit here, but it didn't stay. It pulled back down, and then the back broke. So this was not this didn't stay as a buy. All right, market is going to maybe do a little bit of selling. But Bitcoin is up, and Bitcoin is expected to continue to rise, right? So AUD, I think it was AUD JPY or so, right? Trades that the system is starting to call out. So you and I have an abundance of opportunities. Here the system calling on more trades, right? BTC USD 5 minute buy, right? So there's a 5 minute buy trade coming up on BTC USD. And so the system is calling them out for us. And some of us rely on the system to call out the trades and then put them in and make money that way. And then some of us analyze the chart, put the chart on your screen. You look for your 1 minute and your 5 minute trades, right? Like here, here's a 1 minute trade Friday afternoon this trade was like close to market close on Friday afternoon. I couldn't believe they were still selling the market like that on Friday evening. Because I saw the trades, but I said, no way. I'm not putting in that trade at this time of the day, right? And it won right there. I saw the trade win, right? Red, 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 green, red. The system is so reliable, right? The trade sold. You could see it right there. This is a dirty one, but it's still nonetheless, right? And then there's another one here. And this was all Friday evening. These trades were going through. And then the market started buying back up. And it may end up being a buy market. Let's see. Let's see. We'll have to wait and see what the data shows us. But we're going to have the data to rely on. Right now, we have a 5-minute sell stop coming up on NAS. Most likely, we're going to have the same thing on S&P. Right? Already have it on S&P. Red, 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 green, red. There's a sell coming up on S&P. And then on US 30, let's see, it hasn't developed yet as a sell, but it's getting close. So we have the data that's reliable. Oh man, look at this cell. Look at this cell. Can you see this, Kevin? Can you see this? Damilola, do you see this right here?
Yeah.
This happened on US
Yeah,
30
that's
Friday.
massive.
This is, could you see that? Red, red, red. This is 1 minute. So this is a 1 minute chart, which means that this cell started about 9:30 in the morning and it came down to here. This is 443 points on US 30. And this happened on Friday. So if you traded $10 per point on Friday, so Friday morning, you open a trade here, Kevin, right? And we'll put the line here, right? Right here. Because you got the information told you. You see it right here, right? Red, 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 green, red. You put a trade in and you held it throughout the course of Friday. As it was going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? How much did you earn? $10 per point, 440 points. How much is that?
400.
$10 per point times 440 points. How much would you have earned? 440 points times $10.
4,000.
I'll be about
Right, $4,400. Would that have been a nice paycheck for a few hours of waiting for the market to give it to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right, Damilola, are you seeing this? Right?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this system is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. This system is amazing. This system called out a trade on gold. There's a 1-hour trade on gold. Let me show it to you. Right? That the system called out a 1-hour trade on gold. Let's look at this. Look at this 1-hour trade on gold, man. There are a couple of them, but they call it out from way down here. Do you see this? To the left here, can you see this is a gold trade, right? Where the system was down here, the channels were down here, then it came down below our trade line, and you could see green, 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 red, green. Do you see that, Damilola? Do you see that, Kevin?
Yeah.
All right, and you take a buy position down here because this is a buy trade, right, Kevin? Green, 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 red, green, right?
Right.
And look how far up the market has gone. Look how far up the market has gone. Bright, are you out there, Bright? Because he's a gold master in the community, right? 1,311 points. And this just happened this call out was on October 13th, all right? So a lot of members in the community are enjoying great profits now. And Esther, if you don't mind jumping off mute, Esther, and just testifying, how do you feel about the safety trade system? Because you've been involved now for 3 months. How do you feel about the system, what we're doing? How do you feel about the community, what we have going on here?
I don't know. I have no words. I think there are no words that can justify what this system is and is going to make to a lot of us, me included. Makes my life easier. I can wake up anytime and I can go to my scanner, I go to my indicators, and then I can enter my trades. And I don't have to worry about anything, just follow the simple rules, and then there you go. So I'm very, 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 very happy to Bright, who introduced me to these indicators. So, I'm forever grateful. So anybody out there, honestly, this is a game changer. This is it. This is it. Yep.
Yep, you're right. Horatio calls it the missing link, and he's been trading for over 20 years. Horatio Williams from Jamaica. He's been actively trading, and he's a very good trader. And when he saw this, he got aboard immediately. He's also brought on some members in his trading community. And I know they're going to have some big, big testimonies coming out of that group. And I know over the next year, a number of us on here will have made over $1 million. A number of us on here are going to do that because you're supposed to earn that type of money. You're supposed to. Why should we leave it for the others who have been doing it over the years? Come on. All right. So I just showed us a trade here, the 1 minute trade, right? And there's a lot of the 1 minute trade. There, look at this climb and gold. What a climb. Those out there, right? And the system is calling them out. That's the good part. You're getting information ahead of time so you can get your positions in the trades. Okay? And take advantage of them. And more positions are going to be called out by the system tonight, tomorrow, every day. And if you have it, you're with us. Okay, man. The system open. Look at this drop, right? Look at this market open on gold. You see this? You see this gap? Nice, right? It's probably gonna buy back up and close it. But the market is now live, and let's see what happens here. But this is probably a 5 minute trade that is being set up. It hasn't come in fully, right? But look out for the setups, guys. Wait for the setups. I believe we're gonna make a lot of money from gold. We're going to make a lot of everything. We're going to make a lot of money from the financial markets, period. Right? We're going to make a lot of money. So congratulations to those who are already in with us. And for those who are going to join, how do you join this great community? So Kevin and others, Kevin, you'll be getting back to Robert to help you to get enrolled if you do decide to get this. But to me, this is a no-brainer. Like why if you don't have this, trading is a struggle. If you don't have the safe trade system, I believe trading is a struggle. Okay? It's a struggle if you don't have it. If you have it, you would have eliminated a lot of headache. All right, so we recommend that you start with an affiliate package of $168. So that's what you pay to enroll as an affiliate, or $249, but $168 is enough. And you could then go ahead and get the package. The add-on is the safety trade system, which is only $599 plus the $168, so $767.
New safety.
There are these other ones as well, but you would want to come down here and get the safety trade $599. You pay that for the year. Then you're going to pay $75 a month for the signals. The $75 a month covers the scanner. So the scanner here, the $599, sorry, gives you this setup system where you have the green and red, the safety trade line, the indicators on your system for a full year. That's $599. And then you're going to need the scanner to tell you when the setups have happened.
New safety trade alert.
$75 a month, like that person's scanner saying safety trade alert. So that person can go ahead and take those trades, right? And then you have the system over here. So recap, you're gonna pay $168 plus this, right? There are other smaller packages like the education package where you could pay $89 or $99 or $159 a month. But I believe everybody should be an affiliate. We should introduce friends and family. We should not be selfish. Right? Selfish is the byproduct of thinking from the reptilian brain. All of us have a reptilian brain at the back of our skull. I learned that in medical school. So don't think from it, right? It's very tempting to do that, but don't be selfish. Do not keep the information to yourself. Introduce friends and family to come and learn about the safety trade system so they can also have this technology to help them to earn money for their families and take care of themselves, all right? In today's day and age. In today's day and age, if you're not earning money with technology, you're behind the 8 ball, I believe, because this puts us on an edge where we can earn thousands of dollars in minutes, in hours, in days, in weeks, in months. And some of us over the next year will earn millions, several millions of dollars, right? Some of us will earn. So welcome to one of the best things in the world right now, Extreme FX Global Academy, along with the safety trade system and all of the other areas. And we have our travel and trade product now. You can trade and also travel and get discounts, wholesale travel prices. So any questions from anyone before we close off today? Any questions? Kevin, you go first. You did the gracious thing of being my co-pilot, right? You answered a lot of questions and you were so helpful in allowing us to do this with you. Do you have any questions, Kevin?
Yeah, so the $599 package, that's to get on and see everything that you just did. I could then participate in, and you said it's $599 just to enroll in 75 a month, right? Now the other package, that $89 a month, that just gives me it's like a learning platform, but I won't be able to like make any money in this package, or will I?
Yeah, so the 89.99, 159 a month packages is the education foundation that we need.
Okay.
That's where you can be an extreme member and get access to classes, video library, and then that gives you some trade ideas to practice with as well. You can make money from them when you know how to use them properly.
Right.
So that's that package. And then you could add to that package the safety trade system, which gives you an edge. Because without the safety trade system, you're going to have to analyze markets using this chart. And you're going to have to come and learn how to put in trend lines and Fibonacci. And there's a lot of stuff you have to learn to make this a useful experience. And then that is not easy. So a lot of people do not make money in trading because of how difficult this part is, right? So instead of relying on this basic package of, the basic package of $89 or $99 a month, all right, only, then you add the safety trade to it as well, okay? And then you pay the safety.
So you recommend getting both?
Yes, definitely. So I recommend getting the affiliate instead of the student package. The affiliate includes the student package. So the $99 a month for the student package is included, and then an annual fee of $69 that we pay. So you only basically just paying an extra $69 for the year. And this allows for you to introduce friends and family and get paid by us. So if they join, you get $25 per affiliate, you have $50 per affiliate bonuses and so forth. And you can get $500 a month residual, $1,000 per month, $2,000 per month.
New safety trade
You
alert.
get paid residual based on the number of members you have in the community, right? So I recommend that you join us as an affiliate because it includes the student membership, right? And it's only an extra $69. And then you add to that the safety trade. So you pay, basically we're paying, for those of us who are actively engaged, we buy the safety trade product plus the affiliate, which is $767, and then we pay $174 a month, right, which includes the signals and the membership. All right, sorry, you can use the signals and the membership, and you'll be supported because when you have your extreme membership, you're supported by the community. So you have access to traders, educators, other members in the community, and you have support, right, to help you. That's one of the key features about that. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I follow you. Okay.
All right. Great. So that's the recommendation. And then Robert will help you to sign up. It's pretty easy. You just click buy now, and it's going to take you to the page to fill in the information. You'll see Robert's username here, Robert's username here, but it's mine. So you'd use his link, and then you would go ahead and put his username in, and then fill in the details and pay for it. And then the process of getting set up in the community and the setup for the safety trade system begins. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Wonderful. Which are you in the same state with Robert?
Me, Kevin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Yes,
okay.
I am.
Okay. All right. Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise.
All right. Great. All right, Damilola, you were my other co-pilot. Do you have any questions, Damilola?
Okay, I think my question would just be, is there like a video
New safety trade alert.
or just that recaps all of what has been said? I think going over it again to have a proper
Yeah, we're gonna have a recording of this. Who invited you today?
All right. Final.
All right, so Final can get the link from Bright, or the link, because I post this on YouTube, and there's a postings of previous presentations as well that you could review. And we do this every day, Monday, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UK Nigeria time. But we also do this Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time, and Saturdays at 4 p.m., 9 p.m. UK time. So you could join us tomorrow again, and you could just keep joining the presentation to get a better and better understanding. But there's money here, for real. This is OOT this season. No joke.
Yeah, right? I think my other question would be, as it relates to, I think you're saying the $5.99 enrollment and the £75 a month. is what you would recommend, right?
Yeah, I recommend the affiliate package, which is $168 plus $599. So your first payment will be $767, and then you pay $175 a month.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. And there will be trainings and all of that, or guidance in terms of how to
You're in
operate.
a really wonderful group,
New safety trade alert.
Damilola, because Bright is doing extremely well. Bright is making money every day trading, and he does live trading with his team, him and Esther, every morning on the London session. They make a lot of money together. They're all online trading together using the system. Plus, they're also actively building the team. So they're helping, apart from what you get in Extreme, this group with Bright, Esther, and Fina, and Joy, and a number of others, they have blossomed into a very successful group in Extreme. So you're going to get support with them. You're going to get support in Extreme overall. So you're going to be cool, bro, for real. Because Esther and Bright, that group, they're not playing. They're making money. Somebody in the group already did $10,000 in a day. So you're in a great group, bro. Ido. I see it here, man.
Yeah.
Safety trade alert.
Obafemi Awolowo way. Obafemi Awolowo.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was trying to remember. That's the name of the street. All right. Yeah. Obafemi Awolowo. All right, then. That's cool.
All
right. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet my kids, brother. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions from anybody else?
Dr. Benjamin, this is Juliet. Can I give you a call after the call, please?
Yeah, sure. Let me text you when I'm done, because I have afterwards. I promised to help somebody. So let me get through that. When I'm done with them, I'll text you and let you know when I'm available.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Great. Anyone else?
New safety trade alert.
Good. So we're good to go. All right. So Damilola, go ahead and get your stuff. Get with Fina. They'll get you registered. Get your safety trade system. Kevin, do the same if you've decided that. Because to me, it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer. Okay, we're great. Okay, all right. That's why. That's cool, Bright. We're having. So great things happening in our community. Great things going on. All right, great things going on. So go ahead and get your system. It's to me, it's a no-brainer. Where in the world are we going to have a system that's going to give us a trade, that could make us $4,000 in a day, and the trade is 99% correct? Come on, what is there to think about? Right, and across multiple financial assets, right? All you have to do is learn the rules, learn the system. Here's a 1 hour trade on gold that the system called out on Friday. I don't know if anybody will call that one.
New safety trade alert.
225, 35 points. The system call out is buy on gold on Friday. Look at this. Jeez. Right? So don't play with this one, right? Because who would have believed that gold would have gone up this high? But wonderful, right? Have the system. It's coming close to its all-time high. So usually there's a little reaction of a sell-off. So be mindful that when it comes up to this very high point, if it breaks above it, it would probably push up more, but if it doesn't, it's going to sell off a bit. All right, you make money on the sell too. All right, so look out for that, guys. We can make some good money on that. And let this make money all over the place. All right. All right, love you all. Really appreciate everybody coming here today. Look forward to seeing you all on one of the next coming calls. Tomorrow we're going to be here again. It was my joy to have shared this with you. Let's go trade. Let's go make some money. Market is open. It's gold already doing its thing. All right, different assets are now available to be traded. You can make money.
Trade alert. Right. New safety trade alert.
All right. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, my dear sister. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you too.
All right. Later.
Thanks.
All right, Juliet. Bye-bye.